I mean, the benefit of being in Canada, and that's why I love this place so much. When I go to Italy, after 2 weeks, I want to come back because the variety of food is not there. Because you go to Italy, you eat only Italian. Everything is Italian. And now they're trying to do a little bit of a mix, but it's bloody awful. I want to eat a good shawarma, I know where to go. I want to eat ramen, I know where to go. I want to eat a good Chinese dim sum, I know where to go. I travel through Asia. I know what it's supposed to taste like, more or less. You know what I mean? I had some experience over there. So I went to a Chinese restaurant once in Italy, and they had roasted duck, they had barbecue pork, and they had the soy sauce chicken. I couldn't recognize them. I couldn't recognize them. You know, it was brutal. You know, I said, geez, what am I gonna do here, man? This is not good. I need to go back to Toronto.
I'm in Canada with my British girlfriend, and she's just told me that she's never had poutine before. We've come to Smokes. Do you know what it is?
Yeah, well, I can see because there's all pictures on the wall. It's chips with gravy.
It's French fries, gravy, and cheese curds.
Okay, so what's the difference between that and cheesy chips and gravy?
It's actually a massive difference. Don't get it twisted.
Have you even had cheesy chips and gravy, though?
I never had cheesy chips and gravy.
Well, it might be the same thing then.
It's not. Can we just get one traditional poutine, please? Thank you so much, brother. Have a good day. We've secured la poutine.
Why do you keep calling it that?
That's what it's called. Ooh.
Ooh, looks a bit crazy. Honestly, cheesy chips and gravy looks better than that.
Stop saying cheesy chips and gravy. This isn't cheesy chips and gravy.
Can you explain the difference?
French fries, and then they put cheese curds on it. So it's not like grated cheese, it's a cheese curd.
You put gravy over the top and it melts the cheese curd down a bit.
It melts everything.
Well, it doesn't look melted. Curded.
No, the curd doesn't actually melt. It just like, it's like hot, you know?
Ooh. It's squeaky.
So, thoughts? What do you think?
The gravy tastes a bit like a roast in a gravy. And the cheese has a squeak of a halloumi. And the chips are soggy with the gravy. And it's a 10 out of 10.
Really?
Well, it's a 9.
Whoa, nice.
It's really good.
It's really good. So happy you like it. If you ever come to Canada, you have to try poutine.
The curds looks a bit funny, but it's nice.
Please can we get a 2-piece world famous cod and chips?
What on earth
Do you reckon I dunk?
is going on there?
It's kind of like a finger, isn't it?
It is.
Like a fish finger.
It literally is quite, yeah, go on, dunk. Looks a bit weird, to be honest with you. Yeah? Let's get a look at that. Okay. Is it good? Is it world?
fresh.
Is it world famous? Is it worth the hype? It is.
That's so fresh.
Seriously.
Yeah, it's really good.
First time trying pizza slice in Canada. I have no idea whether this is a big thing or not, but I've seen it everywhere. Good. So you've gone for the pepperoni slice, which looks unbelievable. Is it good? Just like any other pizza, or
No,
different?
it's yummy.
I mean, I've got my slice waiting. They're pretty hefty slices. How much was one slice?
$3.30.
Hey, bud. Did I say that right? Everybody told me I need to get this deep and delicious, so that's what we're about to do. That's what we're about to eat. I got this one, chocolate, the chocolate flavor one, and it's pretty. And this one kind of got messed up, but the rest of it's good. Look at this. Ooh. Here we go. Here's my first bite of a deep, wow, and delicious. Oh my god. Oh my god. That frosting. Oh my god. Guys. Oh my god. Thank you. Whoever suggested this. It's not even my birthday. I was like thinking I was being trolled when somebody said you should have a deep and delicious. I was like, what are these nasty people saying? You know, like, that's dirty. But then I decided to take a chance and look it up. And I found out it's this delectable delight of a cake, you know? Delectable delight of a dessert. Oh, triple D's. I'm gonna give an A+ to Canada for this deep and delicious.
So this is Sophie's first time trying poutine, a real Canadian meal. Got this from Costco for her to try. Sophie, I want you to give me a live reaction of what a real poutine is.
I'm excited, but I'm nervous because I'm not really a fan of gravy, but...
And she told me that she didn't have a good experience with the first time she tried poutine, but I told her that she has to get it from Costco.
So we're gonna try it right now. All right, let's see. Got a little bit of fries, a little bit of cheese.
Oh my god, look at that cheese.
Wow, this actually looks good. Okay. Live reaction. Damn, it's good. I thought I was gonna like it, but it's good.
Is it different from the first one?
Yes. I think the gravy is like, I don't know, tiene más sazón. It has more seasoning on the gravy.
Cheese?
The cheese, because it's so hot, it's nice and warm. Yep. Look at me, went for a second bite. It's good.
Oh, that's what I hear right now. How much do you rate it?
I give it a 9 out of 10, just because I'm really not a fan of gravy, but it's good. Better than the first time that I had it in Warehouse, I believe. The cheese is nice and melted. The fries is nice and crispy. It's good.
Girl, I told you, it's Costco poutine. You can never go wrong with Costco poutine.
Costco poutine, 9 out of 10. You ate. Look at me. It's all getting another.
Look at this. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Actually, it looks worse than I thought.
You know what happened is because...
You had to carry it here.
Yes, it'll be all right.
I like cheese.
You like cheese?
Yeah.
Then you're going to love this. They're cheese curds, is what...
Cheese curd,
As the shirt.
Exactly. Fries, cheese curd, gravy, poutine.
Just dig in.
Can I just have a little bit to start?
Yes.
But this is the thing. I like cheese, so I like poutine.
So the first little bite was okay?
I mean, I like gravy as well.
Oh, God. This is made for you then.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Do you like the chips to be soggy?
No. They're not because of the wait time we've had?
I know, but I actually like soggy chips.
Oh, this is just getting better for you.
Yeah, so I'm fine with it. Great.
How would you describe the taste?
It's like having a potato, baked potato in foil with melted cheese and a little bit of, obviously, gravy.
If you were to rate this out of 10.
This might sound weird. I'm going to give it a 9.
Wow.
Is that a lot?
That's amazing.
But I like cheese and I like chips and I like gravy.
You could move here and be very happy.
Oh, I'd move here absolutely if I could. I've been visiting Canada for the last 15 years.
Wow. I wanted to see, how could you make this Australian? So,
Do you know what? Growing up, we would have Vegemite with butter and melted cheese.
Oh, wow, with melted cheese?
Yeah.
So this could work?
So this is fine. Okay. Combining cultures.
This is what it's all about. I can smell that from here. Like it's.
Is that too much for you?
Yeah, it's a bit.
See, this is just childhood for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is happiness.
Okay.
Look at you go.
It's got to be light, though.
Oh.
That's too much. Here we go.
It's in. It's happening. But Vegemite and cheese.
It just makes it more salty. It brings the salt even out even more.
It's not strange.
That was actually pretty good.
Come and open a poutine in Australia.
Here's some foods that I didn't know existed until I moved to Canada. Now, you cannot talk about the amazing food in Canada without mentioning butter tarts. Those things are amazing. They are so delicious. They're sweet but kind of savory at the same time. They're chewy. Oh, they're just amazing. They are so, so, so good. And I never even knew they were a thing. Like, they are not a thing in the UK. I've never had butter tarts before. I've wasted my whole life not knowing butter tarts. Heartbroken. Dill pickled flavoured, well, everything. You have dill pickle flavoured sunflower seeds, dill pickle flavoured potato chips, dill pickle flavoured. You guys love your pickles, and I am so here for it, because I love pickles too. But in the UK, it's just not a thing. You just don't get what we call gherkins. You don't get gherkin flavoured, like, chips and stuff. It took me by surprise, because I wasn't expecting it. I was like, oh, they do dill pickle flavoured chips here. Like, what? But it kind of makes sense, because it's kind of like a vinegary taste. But, yeah, wasn't expecting that. Didn't know it was a thing, but I am so here for it.
Did you guys think that I was really done trying Canadian butter? If you don't know who I am the crazy French lady who has been trying to find the best Canadian butter in hopes of filling the hole in my heart that has been left by the lack of French butter in Canada. And today we are trying MC Dairy from very popular requests from you guys. Let me give you a very quick ranking of my butters so far from worst to best. So it goes PC, no surprise. The non-salted Cow's Creamery, not because it's bad, but because I'm a salted butter girl. And then I've actually changed my mind. I'm putting L'Ancêtre and St. Bridget's above L'Ancêtre. And the winner so far is the salted cultured butter from Cow's Creamery. So let's see where this one ranks. If you know toasted rye sourdough bread. A lot of you were really sweet in my last post because I was saying like Cow's Creamery, like comment on this post, and they actually reached out. They emailed me. They may or may not be sending me a little surprise, so I cannot wait to open it with you guys. And honestly guys, I have so much butter at home that if any of you live in Toronto and you want some of this butter to try it out yourself, like please let me know. Like I'll be happy to sort out like a shipment of sorts, or like a butter exchange, if you will. First things first, like I messed up the opening of this pack. That's probably a user error rather than anything else. Okay, you already know. Aftertaste. I smell the aftertaste. If you've been here for a minute, you know what I mean by the aftertaste. I unfortunately smell it on this. Some people were saying that this one is better than the pink Cow's Creamery one. Based on the smell alone, I have a hard time believing that. Again, this is a judgment-free zone. If you think I'm putting too much butter on my bread, this is not the channel for you. All right, moment of truth. No, it doesn't work for me. No, I already know it doesn't work. There's the aftertaste. This one is particularly, I'm being a bit dramatic, like I would eat it, you know what I mean? But it's just, I'm sorry, Cow's Creamery pink butter, like you still win. Also, for those of you asking, like, what are you gonna do with all that butter? First of all, rude of you to assume that I wouldn't just eat it. But like, all jokes aside, this is my plan. If you've been around for a minute, you know that I own a bread maker. So my plan is to make milk butter bread with all the different types of butter and taste the bread with you guys. Cow's Creamery, you've changed my life. Also headed to PEI, beginning of September. Catch me trying all the Cow's Creamery things. I can't wait.
I'm from Sweden, and in less than a month I am moving out of Toronto, and my best friend today asked me what I'm going to miss about Toronto, or if there's something that I really want to do before I go that I haven't done yet. And my one answer was literally not getting to try all the food spots that I really want to try before I go, because there's just so many good food spots here, which led us into the conversation of like the Toronto food scene as a whole. Everybody in Toronto knows that the Toronto food scene is great, but they're kind of low-key about it. As somebody from Sweden, like that was not the thing that I thought I was gonna love the most about this city, was the food scene. I think a lot of people can talk about how New York has a really good food scene. That's what my friend who is from Toronto mentioned, that yeah, you can get the same quality of food in Toronto, but half the price of what you would pay for it in New York. And I truly think that Toronto does not advertise enough how good their food scene is, because I feel like if they did, they would have a lot more tourists coming, because as obviously somebody who is from Europe or Sweden, like a lot of my friends and people I know would go to New York and experience like the food scene there, but I barely know anybody who actually has been to Toronto except for myself and just a few other people. I feel like Toronto should start advertising themselves as a food city and honestly do food tours, because I would buy it, and I think a lot of other people would buy it too. And instead of going to the US and New York City, you can kind of get the same things here, but for a better price. The people are better, and the food is equally as good, if not better. So yeah, that was just what I thought about today, because food is a lot on my mind. All the Torontonians know how good it is and they're kind of proud of it, but just other people outside Toronto does not know.
Here are my top 3 foods that I'm most excited to reunite with when I move back to Canada. For context, I've been living in London for 2 years now, so I've been deprived of Canadian delicacies. Some may say this is niche, but number 1, coming in strong, Miss Vicky's chips. Any brand, I'm not fussy, but if we're gonna get specific, spicy dill pickle or classic sea salt and vinegar, there's no better feeling than when you are walking down the chip aisle and you're having to make the impossible decision of choosing a chip, but then you see that teal bag of chips and you immediately, no questions asked, snatch that bag. Miss Vicky's, I miss you so much. Coming in at number 2, ranch dressing. Do you know how hard it was to move across the world, the Atlantic Ocean, and be stripped away of my rights of ranch dressing. Why did no one tell me that ranch dressing does not exist in the UK? They just give me packets of mayo and call it a day. Like, no thank you. I need Hidden Valley Garden Ranch, please. This third one's gonna sound so stupid because I feel like I've been going to like a lot of chic European cool restaurants that are very artsy and edgy. But the last one, all I'm craving for is Earl's Happy Hour. Give me a peach Bellini, give me some truffle fries, and I'm set. And it's like, obviously, I'm excited to have maple syrup. I don't care for poutine. Obviously, I'm excited to have like Tim Hortons maple dip donuts. Like, obviously.
Hello, family. This is another episode, and thank you very much for tuning in. For those who are watching me for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel, like my video, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so whenever I post, you get notified in time. So, folks, there's something happening in Canada that a lot of people outside the country are only beginning to realize. For years, when people talked about the best food in the world, trust me, Canada wasn't usually the first country that came to the mind. I mean, a lot of people simply didn't know what to expect. And now, some Europeans are experiencing Canadian food for themselves. And suddenly, guess what? The conversation is changing. Because once you actually look beyond the stereotypes, Canadian food is much bigger than maple syrup and Poutine. And that's where things get very interesting. I mean, because Canada doesn't really have one food culture. We all know that. It has an entire collection of them. Folks, think about it. You've got to Quebec with its famous Poutine and French Canadian traditions. You've got Atlantic Canada bringing in lobster, cod, oysters, and some incredible seafood. You've got British Columbia with its Pacific seafood and multicultural food scene. Not forgetting Ontario, where food from cultures around the world has become part of everyday Canadian life. And then you've got indigenous culinary tradition that go back long before Canada existed as the country we know today. So, folks, when someone says Canadian food, they're actually talking about a huge culinary landscape. And the Europeans are starting to discover that. Now, let's talk about the obvious one that we all know, the Poutine. At first glance, someone might look at fries, cheese curds, and gravy and think that's it. But when they actually try it for the first time, hot crispy fries, fresh cheese curds, rich gravy, and suddenly that skeptical face starts changing. Because there's a reason Poutine has become one of Canadian most recognizable dishes. And Canadians themselves will tell you there is a big difference between the ordinary fries with toppings and proper Poutine. The cheese curds matter, the gravy matters, the fries matters. Get those three right, those three things right. You've got something serious addictive. But here's where Canada really starts surprising people. The maple syrup isn't just a souvenir. It's actually deeply connected to Canadian food culture. and used, and Canada has taken that flavor far beyond pancakes. It's used to with meat, desserts, salmon, and countless other dishes. Then there's butter tarts, Nanaimo bars, Montreal bagels, and many more. Name them: Pacific salmon, Atlantic lobster, falls, and regional dishes most outsiders have probably never ever heard of. That's the part most of the people miss. I mean, Canada's food story isn't about having one dish that beats everybody else. No, it's about the variety. Canada's is enormous, we all know that. And every region has something different to bring to the table. Even more interesting, let me say this. Even more interesting is what happens when Canada's multicultural population gets involved. Food in cities like Toronto, Vancouver, Montreal isn't locked into one tradition. Remember, Canada is a multicultural country. It's constantly evolving. First, different cultures meet. Ingredients cross the borders. Cooking techniques mix because of the people from different countries come together, each of them sharing how they cook. At the end of the day, they come up with a very, very delicious meal. And something completely new comes out of it. That is actually one of the most Canadian thing about Canadian food. It doesn't need to choose just one identity. It can be French inspired, indigenous inspired, Caribbean, Asian, European, Middle Eastern, African, and somehow still feels Canadian because it's being created in Canada. And maybe that's why some visitors get surprised. They arrive expecting a few stereotypical Canadian dishes and leave realizing that Canadian food is much deeper than they thought. And here's the part that I find it very fascinating. Europe has some of the world's most famous food cultures. So Europeans aren't exactly coming from a place where food is taken lightly. That's why their reaction to Canadian food can be so interesting. When someone from a country with centuries of celebrated culinary tradition discovers something they weren't expecting in Canada, I mean, that's when Canada gets the compliment without even asking for it. So forth. Because Canada doesn't have to tell the world its food is good, visitors themselves can discover it for themselves. I mean, and maybe that's the real Canadian advantage. It doesn't have to shout. The food doesn't scream for attention. I mean, it just sits there, waiting for somebody, waiting for someone to take the first bite. And once they do, guess what? The obvious. The conversation changes. Suddenly, they come up with a statement like, wait, why didn't anybody tell me about this? Or why should we tell you? Just go there and taste the food. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. And honestly, that's probably the first compliment Canada could receive. Because the most powerful food reputation, trust me, isn't the one you advertise. It's the one people discover for themselves. So first, let me ask you something. Something very hypothetical. If a Europe friend visited Canada for the first time, What Canadian food would you make them try for the first time? Is it poutine? Is it butter tart? Is it Montreal bagel? Fresh Atlantic lobster? Pacific salmon? Or something completely different? Let me know what you think in the comments. Canadian, this is for you to answer. Defend your food in the comments. It's very free. Talk. Let's just talk. So folks, if you have actually tried Canadian food, be honest. Let's just talk about it. Did Canada surprise you? Let me know what you think in the comment section. So folks, thank you for watching this, and thank you for your support. If you are already subscribed to my channel, thumbs up. Thank you very much. So if you're watching me for the first time, please folks, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my video, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, may God be with us all, family. We'll meet again in the next episode. Thank you for watching.